Let's go. Let's get this. Which um goal is to reach level 20. I don't know by today, probably by 2 days. Who knows? But I just took a fat old fucking hit. If you hear me fucking sound like I'm dying, okay? But I'm dying in peace. So, and I'm also trying to turn this good, make it good. Keep tuning in and shit every time. But so far it feels good. And I've only done this map, Peters, Petersburg. Um, I'm down with this. Let's see. Whoa. Oh, hell no. Dude, my fucking nose is itchy. Oh, hell nah. Fuck. Fuck. How much experience? 6. Oh, bet that up, bet that up. Um, Alright, just leave. Fuck! Oh, I'm so fucking ass. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, hey. Dude, I don't even. Oh my god. Oh shit, I didn't mean to. Hmm. Hey, what about Super? Let's go drive it. I better. Come on, guys. Bro, this shit's okay. Okay, we are fucking putting a motor in this bitch. I don't have enough. I don't have enough for anything. Oh, wait, what? Did I just see someone pop up? Stupid ass attention. Nah, we got this much. Dude, this shit's weird. I should have tested this out first. Let's do a test run. Do it for real. Right now, I'm gonna be averaging like 1, 2 views. But then, probably in a year now, probably 100. A year, 2 years, maybe 500. My bad, maybe 500. Who knows? Fuck, bro. 3 years, probably 1,000, 2,000, couple thousands. Shit, shit, man, shit. No, fuck this car though. Oh my god, I ate cinnamon toast crunch right now. I need to learn how to fucking back up. The fuck, the fuck? Wait, is that enough? Fuck it, let's go check. Or let me go check. Let me go check. Oh my god, barely. Um, it's already. Damn. Wait, why did 6? Doesn't need a terrible cooking a good bro. Oh, hell no. Like, I can't keep it. Bro, this shit's gonna fucking take so long. So at this point, I'm just fucking around right now. That was clean. She. I thought that was clean. I don't know about y'all. Fuck. Wait, where was it? Right here. Alright, it's either a fucking a Viper, a fucking GTR R35, or a Z06. Damn. Ability. Oh, hell nah. Did I just 166? What? Dude, that's so crazy. This is so crazy. Excuse. You're scared. You're a scam, 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 scam. Oh my. Sorry, bro. Sorry, seriously. Let's Damn, hold on.
¿Qué haces
Oh,
despierto, güey?
whoa, hello there, faggote.
¿Qué onda, güey? ¿Qué haces?
I'm just playing CarX. What are you
How's that?
doing?
I just got off the phone.
Oh, that's good. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, me llamó la Natalie.
Oh, that's nice.
You know what's funny? It's
Mm.
fucking after her mom. So what she told me is that the guy broke up with her, right?
Yeah.
And the guy told her that he was gonna wait for her and all that shit. Y
Yeah.
como she said not even 2 days. So they haven't. She said supposedly they haven't been talking at all. You know that
At
he
all, at
completely
all.
at all supposedly, right? That they stopped talking. They stopped talking completely supposedly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like 2 days, like 2 days ago, she says that he hits him up. You know, he hits her up saying, "Oh, what you doing?" You know, y comenzaron a hablar. And then she's like, y me comenzó a pedir nudes.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Y se los mandaste, and she's like, no, I didn't send him anything, because I was with my she's like, I told him that I was with my sister, but I really wasn't. I just didn't want, I didn't want to send him. I didn't want to send him the picture. She said, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. And then she's like, and then and she's like, but I told, and I'm like, I told him to pull up, because honestly, if he just to talk in person, and then, and she's like, we had this plan that he was gonna pull up and we were gonna talk, and I'm like, okay, and ¿y qué pasó? And she's like, well, he called me the next day, telling me that he wasn't gonna come, he wasn't gonna show up no more,
Why?
because supposedly saying that he didn't want to get in trouble and shit.
For what? In trouble for what?
I don't know. That's the thing. What would he get in trouble if her mom was okay with the relationship? You know? And then she's like, well, he said that he didn't want to get in trouble, this and that. So he said that so he preferred not for us to see each other no more. And I'm like, ¿qué tal que te cuenta él ahorita? And she's like, we haven't talked. She's like, I think he's mad because I didn't send him nudes. And I'm like, honestly, Natalie, le dije, I don't know, le dije, honestly, I'm like, if you want to go send them, le dije, go ahead, send them, But at the end of the day, if your nudes end up, like, in a group
Out and
chat,
about.
yeah, I'm like, if they end up somewhere, at the end of the day, it's gonna come back and bite you in the ass, le dije. Like, she didn't say nothing. And then she's like, pero tú tienes, I'm like, yo, le digo, exactamente, yo tengo, le digo, pero yo los tengo en una aplicación bajo llave, le dije. Y si él quiere, los tiene guardados en su puro teléfono, le digo, y quien sea lo encuentra, le dije, no, I'm like, your pictures are locked, they're fucking safe, le dije, they're fucking hidden. Al final del día, le digo, if somebody wants to fucking look at your pictures, they're gonna have to know my password, and at the end of the day, almost nobody does, le dije. I'm like, only you do, le dije, and she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you do? I'm like, you know my password? And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, it's the same password from last time, and she just laughed. And then she's like, ¿y qué tal? ¿Cómo está tu perra? And I'm like, ¿quién? And she's like, ¿tú sabes? I'm like, ¿quién? And she's like, el güero. I'm like, oh! Like, he's okay. He's okay. I'm like, he's doing okay. And she's like, oh, okay, that's good. And I'm like, I was like, you want to see something? You want to hear something funny? And then she's like, what? And I'm like, basically what happened between me and you. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, ¿si te recuerdas? Yeah, you found nudes on my phone? Yeah, and she's like, yeah. I'm like, she found nudes on his phone? I'm like, no. I'm like, no, not the case, lady. She asked him if he watched porn, and she told him que le contestaras con la verdad, le dije, and she's like, oh, that sounds like a bad idea from the beginning. I'm like, but she wanted him to answer him, him to answer her with la verdad, le dije, and she's like, damn, that sounds like a bad idea already, and I just laughed.
Yeah, I don't really give a
And
fuck,
then I'm
bro.
like,
Like, why would I lie,
yeah, I know, that's what I told her, and she's like, and I'm like, ¿cuál fue la pregunta? Me dijo, and I'm like, pues si él miraba porno. And then she's like, él es un hombre, no dudo que no lo mire. Right? And I started laughing, like, well, pues él le dijo la verdad. And she's like, yeah, And then she went off, ella le comenzó a regañar a él, like, how can you do this to me? Que le estás faltando respeto. And I'm like, and I started laughing. And then she's like, ¿y tú por qué te ríes? And I'm like, I'm like, honestly, I find it funny. And she's like, why? I'm like, she's getting mad that he's watching porn, but at the end of the day, le dije, I'm like, at the end of the day, it's not him fucking another female, le dije. It's not another female he actually knows that he could fuck, le dije. At the end of the day, they're just fucking, what, le dije? Le dije, al final del día, ¿qué son, le dije? And she's like, actrices. I'm like, exactly, they're actresses. At the end of the day, this motherfucker's not gonna go and fuck Mia Khalifa, at the end of the day, that's just not really gonna happen. That's what I told her, at the end of the day, he's not gonna end up fucking a porn star, and she's like, that makes sense. I'm like, I'm like with me and you, lady, you had more than, I'm like, you had more than every reason to be fucking mad, lady. I'm like, you have more than one fucking reason to be mad. What I did, I told her, and she's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, exactly. Lady. You have more reason to be mad of whatever the fuck I did, because honestly, lady, I was, I didn't give a fuck. We were talking. I'm like, at the end of the day, I had nudes of your friends, of my friends, about other females I knew that if I wanted to, I could have fucked, But it's not the same, al final del día no es lo mismo, Esas son actrices, y las fotos que me encontraron a mí, pues son de personas de verdad, ¿me entiendes? And she's like, yeah. And then I'm like, and she's like, ¿y qué le dije? Y she's like, she said it in a sarcastic voice. I'm like, y le apuesto que tú le diste un consejo. I laughed. And she's like, I'm like, yeah. And she's like, ¿cuál fue el consejo que le diste? Be like, honestly, I'm sorry. But at the end of the day, I don't have anything, to get from her,
Dude, I can't be loud. I can't be loud.
Huh?
I can't be loud. Go ahead, yeah.
And I told her, I'm like, no, pues le dije, honestly, le dije, si la próxima vez cuando ella te manda, le dije, ask her for the picture. And you remember what she told me? And you're like, for what?
Yeah.
And I told her, I'm like, ¿y ¿sabes lo que me dijo este pendejo? And she's like, what? For what? And I'm like, she started fucking laughing. She's like, no, que es un pendejo. Le dije, no seas mamón, le dije, para jalártela, le dije, ¿para qué más? Le digo, para hacer tu negocio, le dije, no sé. Al final le digo, whatever you want with that picture, it's your idea, es lo que tú quieres hacer, le dije, you know? And then
Yeah.
she's like, uh-huh. And I'm like, you know, at the end of the day, le digo, if she sends you a picture, you ask her if you could save it or you could, you know, just fucking save that picture for más rato. And then she's like, yeah, you know, that makes more sense. And I'm like, well, no shit, le dije, that's what we did, le dije, sí o no, le dije. I'm like, I have a view, le dije, we started making our own shit, le dije, well, if back in the day, le dije, si yo me lo quería calar, yo me metía a ver los videos, le dije, I wouldn't do anything else, le dije. You know, and she's like, really, you did that? Like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, she started, like, she laughed, and I'm like, what? And she's like, I never expected it. I'm like, expected what? Yo ojalá me con tus videos, and I'm like, the review, of course I would. Why wouldn't I, you know? And then she just started talking some other, she started talking some other shit, you know, and then she brought up, she started bringing up, she brought up, she brought up that how, you remember how I told you ¿cómo se llama?
What?
¿Cómo se dice? Me, me comparaba con su ex.
Yeah.
You remember how you
She
remember
started
how I told you?
comparing you and
Yeah, you remember how I just told you she just compared me?
yeah.
You remember, she told me, like, she's like, no, pero yo te expliqué. She told me that she was comparing us of the bad things that he did. You know, she said that in our relationship, that she got so mad at him because, you know, I was better than him.
Mm-hmm.
She said in relationship eyes, I was better than him. You know, I wasn't as toxic. I was more fun to be around, and she knew how to talk to me. You know, that's what she told me, and yeah, you could have told me that, like, instead of just saying, you know, nos comparaba. She's like, no, I explained it to you, you know. And I'm like, dije, Natalie, and she's like, no, I explained. I'm like, Natalie, no, the fuck you did not, le dije. And she got quiet. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you did not fucking explain it, le dije. You just said that you compared me and him. And I'm like, and you don't know how fucking stupid I felt after that day. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you just said I compared you with my ex. You never said that you compared us of the good and bad things that you just compared us of, you just said that you compared us. And I'm like, you know how fucking stupid I felt? And she's like, why? I'm like, I feel fucking stupid because I was holding everything down for you. Mandando todas las morras a la verga, le dije. Y, and at the end of the day, fucking crying for our relationship because I fucking wanted to be with you, Leo. And at the end of the day, you fucking you don't explain, you don't say nothing else. You just fucking say, oh yeah, I was comparing you and my ex. Le dije, that was, like, you don't know how that fucking, le dije, no sabes cómo affected me in the head, le dije. No mames, le dije, that fucked with me and it still fucks with me, le dije.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, no, pero yo solo los comparaba como lo malo que él hacía. Le digo, pues honestamente al final del día you should have just explained yourself better, le dije.
More detail. Explain it more better. Huh? But that's how conversations work sometimes, bro.
Mm.
You say it and they don't come out right.
So I got mad. And I started telling her shit, you know? And then I don't even know what the fuck happened, but I don't know. I was from pissed off y no sé qué me dijo que, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Y ahorita va a ir al gym
Lol.
con su mamá. She's like, cuando llegan las 11, when it's 11, te voy a colgar. And I'm like, why? And she's like, ya te dije, I'm gonna go to the gym. Le digo, ¿y qué? Le digo, ¿y por qué no me cuelgas como a las 11:30 o ahí por ahí cuando llega tu mamá? Le dije. Pero luego, no, tú llega a las 11 y me quieres colgar, le dije. And she's like, no, not like that. I'm like, I just laughed. And then we were halfway and we were talking some shit, you know, some sentimental shit. Halfway through it, she was talking to me. And she's like, oh shit, my mom's here, my mom's here. And she's like, okay, she's like, okay, okay, thank you for talking to me. And she's like, oh, good night. And I'm like, I'm like, good night. If you want, I'm like, si tú quieres, luego we could talk tomorrow. Le dije, we could finish talking what we're talking about. And she's like, yeah, I'll call you.
Oh, okay, I see you. What's your fucker?
Huh? Did
Making
you eat your fucking
moves.
shrooms or what?
No.
You sound slow as shit. I ain't gonna lie. You
Nah,
sound
just high as
fucking.
shit, bro.
Oh yeah? You sound slow. I ain't gonna lie. You sound slow as a motherfucker.
Nah, just fucking high as shit. Dude, this fucking ooze battery, bro, no sé qué trae, güey. Pero god damn, bro. It doesn't do fucking blinkers. It just keeps on going.
Yeah, they don't. That the ones I have, they don't. You know, they're just straight.
Fuck.
Hit that shit,
It
homie. Hit a
used to
blinker
do
for me.
like that for. It used to be
Hit a
like
blinker for
that.
me, Eddie. Eddie, hit a blinker
Dude,
for me.
and then
Hit a blinker
the
for
tip
me.
gets fucking hot.
Hot. Oh yeah, I noticed that.
Bro,
I ain't gonna
I'm
lie. I
like,
fucking noticed that.
dude,
When I'll
ya
be
me
hitting
está
it, when I'll
quemando
be hitting
los
it,
labios, güey, y luego it starts hurting after a while, bro. I'm like, what the fuck?
your lips started to hurt.
Yeah,
I don't know. Then I don't know what to tell you because when I was hitting it,
cause I
cuando
keep going, bro. Like it
oh
burns a
because
little.
of that, yeah.
Yeah, I keep
When it start,
going.
para mí, cuando me comienza a quemar, I
You
stop hitting it.
stop.
You know,
Yeah,
you notice
nah,
that,
I
right?
keep on
You notice
going. I get my hit, bro.
either it hurts or
I
not.
can't,
It's
I
good.
can't
It's gonna hurt
fucking.
when it comes out, anyways.
Exactly, so might as well.
Stupid. But
Even
then
it
yeah,
out, you know?
dude, she beside here. She this stupid out, this stupid ass. It's gonna take the pain away. Oh, supposedly, you know, they said if you're gonna go get a tattoo, do not get high when
Cause
you
they're
get a
fucking
tattoo.
pained.
You're more sensitive.
Yeah.
Oh, y
More
hasta me come.
shrooms. Body high.
That's the same thing, nigga. You're gonna feel more. You're gonna feel every single. Yeah, that's gonna hurt even more.
Nah, I don't feel
I
shit
feel like low key, yeah.
whenever I'm like my body high.
Oh, y hasta hasta parecía iglesia, güey. Natalie.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, she said, you know, she said she was going to the point where she wanted to ask the Santa Muerte for a favor.
Uh-huh.
Cause, I'm gonna be honest, she's hold on. She's still,
God damn.
she, she used to hold on to one of my Santa Muerte necklaces,
Hey, pardon. Yeah.
and so she would hold it all the time, right? And when we broke up, she gave it to me, and she said that one day, uh, estaban en la pulga, allí por la 70 Street, 70 fucking, 70, I don't even know if it's 70 on McDowell or what the fuck.
Yeah.
Desert Sky? Yeah, she said she was at Desert Sky y que entraron her mom and her and everybody entraron a la tienda, like where they have, la Santa Muerte, la fucking, San Judas and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
She said that she saw, like a Santa Muerte, like for a necklace type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
She said she saw it, she looked at it, and she put it back, right? And then she said that